Oh man, Void is so frustrating. It's because they weren't sure that if they perfectly stacked it, if they get the kill, so they had to try and go to like the absolute utmost limits, and that's why it got away.
KP knocked back, Fissure blocking him, and there will be no Timber Chain to survive. Chrono on 4 though. Is there enough damage? Double damage on Armel, in fact. They get Wii first, Kuro second. Out comes the combo from the Disruptor, and it's a disaster for Nigma. They're gonna lose 4 in exchange for just that Timber Saw. Not what they were hoping for after a beautiful Chrono.
Right here. I think TNC knows something's up. They're like, there's a Slark who knows we have vision of him since he doesn't have his ulti. Something's up.
And look at him, just barreling towards a high ground. Way off.
No, Alacrity. He does make it up, but there's going to be Tim's. BKB is going to get popped by the Shadow Beam. He will throw it out. No, he gets doomed, and he almost gets right-clicked to death before that. KYXY will throw out that ulti. The Chain Frost is bouncing, but it doesn't feel like it's doing any damage. Drew's just getting right-clicked, gets his ulti up. There's the Black Hole. Nuts goes down. Marchman down as well. KYXY and Alacrity, they're just getting beat down. This PL has taken 0 damage this fight. Hustler, I'm sorry, but you're going to be next, my friend. Who's going to get the kill? Looks like Armel will do it. And yeah, they got baited into that one. Yeah. Onto their own high ground. A PL heart. Not much you can do. Oh no, and the Ewell's into the air. Let's make it a team wipe.
You can see, like, I totally understand why Reality Rift.
He's just dead. And they're gonna feed the tombstone. That is honestly a decent amount of team gold right there.
What's it, Tim's?
What?
He's trying to fight this. I mean,
And
they are going to moves. Yeah, Gabby's here. Tim's, he's just set up a fantastic tournament. He just ran into 4 heroes, and he's just set up not 2 kills, 3 kills. Brax falls as well. Tim's is just... They don't know. And Gabby's got to set up on another. He's going to be able to find Fear on the back lines.
Dude, that looks so funny. It's like, why is he suiciding?
Why is this Disruptor just in the middle?
Hey there.
He's just at the initiation out of nowhere.
Hello. What is the pit right now? Oh, that's kind of sneaky. I like that. Oh, nope. They're going to go for the fight. Armel brought down somewhat low. Fissure's going to come out. Already, the battle is a-brewing and in some trouble. BKB not coming out yet from Eurus. He's going to pop it now. Tries to turn on to Tim's, who is going to get brought down. Have they gone a bit too far on TNC? Not really too sure about that one as KP runs into that also, trying to find the secondary pickoff. Not bad. They also have Spirit Vessel. They just kill off the PA, though they don't have a chance. Meanwhile, the chase down coming from Gabby as he finds PYW, gets the ultra kill. PA was killing the supports, Gabby was killing the heroes, and now he's going for the big man, Mr. Rogue.
And they were still waiting on the Will-O-Wisp. Now you can see 3 seconds left, perfectly timed from VG Gaming. The second Will-O-Wisp is up there, ready to fight again because they know they need this.
Oh, careful, careful. Moving in. Ori, he's got the blink. Chase forward, looking for KP, but the Will-O-Wisp is not there. It only connects onto March. On the other side, KP is just walking away, and DY actually is going to die to the tower. So that ends up working out fabulously, and Armel trying to chase the big old ulti drop down with the overwhelming odds afterwards. They get demolished. Holy hell.
You can't help but like teams that play this way. They just kind of run at you.
I don't think we've ever talked about a team like this before. And that's just because that's the analysis. They just look that good. We're going to see them just march up into the high ground. Armel is going to focus on hitting the tier 3. They are getting
Guys,
a little...
it's daytime.
Yeah, they're diving way too far here.
It's still daytime. I'm not sure what you're doing, but this isn't even the peak of your strength.
You could wait 1 minute and 15 seconds, that's all. But they wanted this tier 3 real badly. The Fire Blast multicast. They are going to be able to get the duel coming out from the Legion Commander onto Hanskin, turning out some of that damage. Not quite enough to be able to win the duel, though. Hanskin eventually falls.
The Black
Black Hole! Tim's! He's finally here! And he nails a 4-man Black Hole to be able to win the fight. Is Gabby going to be able to chase down 1 and 2? Ember Spirit, though, gets away from that silence. He does get some sleight of fist. With the buybacks coming out from Alliance, maybe they can win the second part of this fight, where they can chase down some heroes, but
that comes out, but Legion is already dead. He's done all he can, buys back, but the duel's now been used, and it didn't delay anything. They'll calm down for a moment. They did use the GA. They'll hunt in for more, though. Saberlight down to half HP already. Split it through. Silence jumping. Gabby, he's trapped them all. Silence Eclipse gets dropped down. That's going to be a dieback on Legion. Following through for more. C-Mail will stay alive with the BKB. Armel, he gets the Rampage. The GG comes out. He won't get the double, but he asserts dominance over the side of Quincy Crew.
It smells like desperation. However, Invoker is coming here. And they see him. Yeah,
catch Invoker. There you go. It's not going to be enough damage. Ethereal Blade as well to help save the Lotus Orb. Everything being used, and they're going to keep Invoker alive. But to what end? Once again, Gabby
He hits the cheese, he got low. He's back up though, but he's still being locked down. Forced staff into the wall, pushed back in. The Nimbus Cloud is dealing so much damage, favoring TNC. Out comes a Cataclysm. I don't believe it hits. They're fighting at the fountain. Everyone playing back free home. And now TNC has to retreat from here.
Gabby played that super well. He goes into the fountain to get the cooldown on his cheese. I don't know if you noticed that. It wasn't going to cool down in time, but he goes in range of the shop to use it, buys a refresher, and then pops refresher BKB and just goes ham. Like, that play was absurd.
Affordable. Armel setting a trap, looking for Dream. Dream planting light it back up again. That forced him to walk straight past Armel. Now the Mel Strike able to connect with the bash into the follow-up arrow. They try and force up and away with the Fidget block, but now your Juggernaut is down. His eyes fire back up.
He hasn't got the Aghanim set to consume. He should do that. He's got 11,000 gold. Ooh, Storm Spirit. Up the hill. Gets extra information. The Plague Lords from KP doing the same type of thing. That's just a fake Doombringer on the front lines. The tension around Roshan. Everyone's got item slots opened up. Ori waiting for another jump forward. Able to find the Venomancer, pulling KP back in again. So a lot of damage from the Redwoods. Another jump KP. So low, he's down. 100 seconds buyback. The fleet, it has arrived. KP's brought back into this. They just hold them in position. Gyrocopter is dead for so damn long. Yang now coded up in the Nova. D-Way wants to create more space with the Chain Frost. It's going to be some good damage. Centaur won't be pulled back. He's going to TP back home. Lich will not be so lucky, but Ori, he's back into the engagement too. Bouncing around everyone. He's just trying to take the attention, but he's beaten up and Abyssal Bladed. The Nullifier does its work.
Jump in and catch them off guard, especially with that Blinks plus Glimmer Cape.
Walking in aggressively, they do manage to separate them. The Fisher will block them off. Gabby's going to look to commit, jumps over the wall with the Abyssal Blade onto Quaitfa. Insania, he's used the false promise to try and help his next track out, but already Quaitfa taking a hell of a lot of damage. Have they got the heals to keep him safe? They should, though they haven't. It's not enough heals. Quaitfa still falls. He's got a buyback. See if he wants to use it. Boxy hitting them all with the Thunder, trying to slow them down. Another Fisher from Tiger. Makes it a little harder for TNC to reach the melee racks. They'll turn their attention towards Mickey, turning into the Lifestealer, utilizing the wounds and the rage to punch back, but they cannot force them back off. These racks will fall. TNC, they claim one full set. They're ready to move on to the other. Quaitfa, he's going to have to buy back by the looks of it. There's now Boxy.
Tims, he's limmered.
He's looking for that jump. He's looking for that static zone. There it is. He's in. He catches the Morphling. Morphling being sent though. Insania with the magic resistance helping him out. And zip back into the Hex. Can they save the Morphling? Cannot. Mickey will go down as well. Both cores dead. They've got buybacks available. Liquid. They're trying to rely. This is their last repair kit charge. There's the buyback from Quake. But Boxy continues to try and play around with the whole lineup of TNCs, trying to protect Mickey's buyback. But the pushing power of TNC is too much. The tier 3's down. Hex onto Quaitfa. Again, another save. Insania trying his best. Tiger goes for the echo, but it's not enough because the rage was out in time for Gabby. Gabby's ready to turn. Bash out onto Quaitfa. Quaitfa needs help, but he needs it now. BKB and the yours up. Armel's on top of it. Quaitfa fully like the false promise again. Insania saves the ledge. They turn. The buyback's out for Tiger. He's in for Mickey. He nukes down the Aegis. Armel's dead the one. Gabby back up with the Abyssal. He's on Insania. The ghost step to Insania's able to step away. Gabby's in on the front of it all. The rolling thunder from Boxy is going to come round again. Will clip onto the KP about, and Gabby's out with that long duration of rage. As Boxy, he jumps in, another disarm onto the Lifestealer. Tiger,
four-man Fisher.
The slap, he's looking for KP, but inside the Lifestealer goes, taking KP back to safety. A jump, Tiger, he's in with his chance, but they turn onto Tiger. Boxy in trouble as well. Quaitfa's trying to head in, but they've lost Tiger. He's dead without buyback. Quaitfa's gone as well, dead for 2 minutes. They're down to the last 3 Liquid as Mickey. He's backing off. The Abyssal, the Static Storm, Tims again. And that
being able to close a game in which they're 71,000 gold behind and up against megacreeps.
I mean, if Moo dies here, you just forfeit. Let's see.
He's gonna come in. Moon needs help. He's able to get the BKB off. Gabby's dead!
Holy shit.
The Alk is gone. They're taking so much damage here from the Rapier. The stuns there with the Omni-Knight. The phone comes crashing in. Refresher. GA. KP falls to the side. They turn their attention towards Tims, but the chains are out. The Hex is there. 9. He needs help. They're focusing the slug. E-Blade. Abyssal Blade down. 9 falling low, but he's still got the BKB. He'll turn. Buyback was there from Gabby and Tims. The arrows. Will it catch anyone? It won't. They'll be able to duke it out with the Hex. It's on to Gabby. Gabby's nullified. Gabby's falling low. They've got to keep this Alk alive. He brought back for this. The Refresher, but 9's committing. He's diving
diving in deep, looking to finish off Gabby. Gabby will be able to get back to the base though, and they will get the 3 kills. J-Storm now lose 3 heroes. It's over. GG is finally called, and TNC, 70 minutes in.
It's even for such a long time. Gabby finally dies. The throne is exposed. Armel get to work, but NIP, they're all up right now. Can they actually make this defense? They bring down Armel. They bring down KP. With a 5-man back hole. Tims, he's doing it. He's ending the game all by himself. Fine, he says, I will do it myself. And Tims ends it in style. Goddamn, give him those tips, TNC. He deserves it. The game goes TNC's way.
They keep buffing what Moonshard gives, of course.
Gabby sweeping over. They are starting to head out Fnatic, but Gabby, he's found Moon. Moon has to put the BKB, the bash in place. Tim's getting on top. The Soulbind in the double doom is there, but Gabby, he does not care. His BKB's already out. He's got the buff up from KP as well with the GA. He's just at full health. They cannot do anything to harm this Slark, as Moon will fall dead for 90 seconds without buyback. Ice trying to take Savage back to safety, but another pounce from Gabby up to the high ground. Ice will fall. Gabby beyond godlike, and he's not done yet. Jumps is dead. GG is caught. They want to get themselves the hell away from this slot.
Be around Roshan. Oh, jump in. Blink. Fourth stomp. There is some extra safe for KP. He's got his own 4-staff too. He's holding it for the moment. And now, Storm Spirit, long jump forward, looking for the kill over on March. March already popping up the 1 charges for the whole stomp, and the Doom is over on the Storm Spirit, exactly what they wanted. Storm is down, and the Curse over on the side, controlling Eurus as the boat's flying forward. There was a decent amount of damage, especially when KP gets that level 2 Nova off. So VG Gaming, they can still stand their ground and fight thanks to Eurus just triggering that BKB. The flat count damage filling out the Centaur. Now they can do some work with Lifestealer. Throwing forward, 2 down, the TP out. Will it be successful? No, it will not. 3 heroes down for VG, and Tiny will join him. 4 staffing down. 3 seconds till Blink is back off cooldown. Need to hold him there. X-Mark spot holds him in with a Blink away, dodging the torrent. But around and around the mango tree they go. Lifestealer closing the distance. Open wounds it up with a rage, dodging the avalanche. Gets the kill and claims the Gem of True Sight for VG.
Okay, that's too much. 1,000 range from the Fissure. Smoke up from TNC is going to run into FNG. FNG does manage to get the Ice Path. They also have the arrow follow-up. Are they going to go for the call follow-up on top of that? Now the Chronosphere on 3, but they do not have control of Gabby. And Gabby is immediately going for the kill onto GPK, but who misses it. And thanks to the Moonlight, he's going to be able to get away. And Gambit will win the fight. They not only get those 3, but TNC, well, oh no, Gabby's coming back in. He does manage to get the 2 minutes in with the Fissure, trying to go for Dream, hoping for a bash. Time walks away a little bit farther, and Chan Totem straight up in the air, 4 stab.
Oh, so wrong.
Dream is so much damage.
He can 1v5.
No, he's gonna 1v5 them. Don't do it to him. Armel,
he's straight up
trying to help. Gabby's just going to be able to get that kill on Shotchlo as well. That's the 3 cores dead. Gabby got every single one of them. Now he'll go for the kill on Excess Vampire inside of his base.
Are they going to call it? Like, that was literally 1v5. His entire team died. There was a buyback, but like
Armel coming up here, he doesn't want them to just continue to farm. He's going to at least pop the ulti onto the Abaddon.
Just want to be able to keep him from retreating. They'll kill him after the borrowed time. If they... Oh, well, Gabby's going to come and get out of here. He's definitely dead. It looks like Hanskin's going to be fed on by the Night Stalker. They don't have a son to be able to save him. Now the Tombstone position as well to be able to slow down all these heroes. Bot is definitely dead. Looks like Nico, baby, he may be dying twice here. Limp's going to try and help him out. 33 with the buyback coming into this fight, but honestly, it looks like TNC, they've hit their timings, and they look like they're too strong. Sleight of fist after sleight of fist, but TNC don't slow down. They're going to be able to finish off Nico, baby. This is going to be a dieback for 33 as well. Limp is even going to be chased away. He's not going to be able to find a single kill. He sat there casting sleight of fist after sleight of fist, but no.
There is Aster. 3-man smoke up coming through the river. You've got Tims walking into it, quickly hexed up, very quickly killed off. Nothing will stop that. The Torrent will waste a little bit of time at the Ursa trying to get down to the remaining 4 heroes, but there's no buyback available. They're moving over towards the outpost, so they got some kind of vision to play with. But what have they got? Timber Chain in. Hi, Timbersaw. Duel up. I don't know if you really want to go in that area. It was a dark alley. Ursa still does not have the ultimate available, but the Mass Serpent Wards, they had the extra damage, but Gabby's running himself a double kill. Focus over towards Baboka. A triple kill now for him, moving towards SCCC, but then feared away. Control for the moment. Still got 1 charge available, just pushing the Ursa around, but now pulled back in with the X-Mark Torrent. Chuan, he'll fall as well. An ultra kill for Gabby.
Jump in the Fissure. They got him caught, bringing him down super low and dead. Everything dropped to get that kill.
The
Now,
question is, when do you blink on the buyback? They have the trap in the pit. They know there's no
they
Roche.
found another one. Got to be careful, though. The Hex has already come out. Can they keep him alive? This Morphine looking fine and dandy. There's going to be the TP in on top of him. The Song of the Siren
comes in
to
on
reset.
the song. Where's Tibbs?
Gotta be careful. There's the follow-up. They blow up DY. He's out of this fight. The leash is there on the two of them. They're going to lose March, but can they find any more kills? The buyback coming from that Lesh. Meanwhile, they just try and back out of here. They're going to buy back on the Naga and the Earthshaker who are running into this fight. PYW, seeing if he can live. Armel is in the midst of all of them. They kill off that Disruptor. He's gotten buyback
All
now.
right, March is back.
Sure, follow. Gabby looking, trying to find DY. They cut it off, but is it going to be enough? Ori trying to run away yet again. Yang, Chase, he's already used his orb. He's in a hell of a lot of trouble. Sean's to the other side. Cheese comes out. A double stun comes as well. Is it going to be there? They're bringing him down.
Gabby,
Silence. Gabby trying to be brought down, but he switches back over.
The Lotus
double
Orb.
heal, and they get it off the kinetic field. They're in so much trouble. TNC, they bring them all down. Lesh is dead for 2 minutes, and Ori just trying to live. They're going to jump back in here in a second, possibly with Yang.
They're scouting with traps. They thought they had him with the silence, but KP's Lotus saved Gabby. KP will fall, though.
2 minutes. 100 seconds.
They got to find March. They know he's bought back here. If he goes down, Gabby obviously loses a lot of his power. And, I mean, credit to VG, the way they've spent this big Goldie with the bots too.
PYW. They got him caught. Needs to be careful. Broken snap. BKB wearing off shortly.
That's
TA's
TA
coming in.
through.
They got to be careful. The stun is going to be there in a second with the melt strike. Nobody jumps away because this hero is balanced. And they are going to be able to go for the reinitiation. Now they find him. Oh, trying to run away is PYW. Gets jumped on another time by Gabby. The punch comes through. One punch, man. There's only buyback on this TA. They're in trouble. And he's going to die. Ori dead. Buys back. But it's only him and Puck.
You don't need to do anything
He's feeling himself. That's the thing. He's definitely feeling himself.
He's goose-stepping his way over to the tier 3 at bottom lane, where TNC are going to push in with the Siege Wagon and the Tombstone out.
Yeah, Armel doesn't have Satanic quite yet, so you've got to be careful. No Aegis or anything like that. They lose it in the previous engagement, and they don't have Black Hole. So
he's going to jump in with a crippling fear, immediately getting on top of it. The call down on everybody. The call down on all of these heroes with the duel on top of that. The Amber Spirit is immediately gone. He's going to buy back. Armel almost dying in this fight, though. Nico Baby with his BKB. He needs another hit. He gets the Ray Fire Blast, but the heal's coming out. They're trying to body block him. Another press the attack coming out, and now he's slowed down. Nico Baby.
Limp is going
He's not going to be able to get the kill. Limp can't quite get him with the sleight of fist. He's been stunned up. He's been silenced. He's not going to get him at all. Armel.
And the rocket flies the other way.
And now they're going to turn back and finish up the rest of Alliance without their Gyrocopter because they don't need him. Gabby, he's actually going to run out of mana here, so his damage may run out, but not fast enough as they're going to be able to finish off at least the Wraith King, chasing away Hanskin, maybe turning back for 33. March, the captain, kind of needs some help here, but KP, he's just going to chase Hanskin away, and they're going to turn as a team back over to that Batten, who does manage to finish off March.
yeah, but this is about as good as it gets, I think. 33. Gonna have that ulti pop. They're gonna chase him every step of the way. Get the duel, get a little bit of damage. There's no buyback on the limp.
It's his job to throw himself in, but I think if he doesn't get a 2 or 3 man call, it's just not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
If they see the BKB from OD, you're just gonna see a hardcore disengage with the Ags Morphling, the Puck.
Oh, Tombstone coming out. Insania's not sure which one to do. He's going to try and back away from this Tombstone, but he's very clearly caught. Oh, Jesus.
Yikes.
That's the power of that Morphling. He's going to be jumping forward as that Earthshaker, thanks to that Aghanim Scepter. There's a buyback already from Insania. He knows how important this fight is to be able to win. Snowball protecting him. Gabby gets Walrus Punch. They blow up in time. The hammer's not quite enough. He goes back into Morphling form and does manage to survive. Barely. Now turns on to Taiga. We'll be able to finish him up. A Fisher slowing down Mid-Gay, who has the damage over time on him as well. Even as he's saved by the disruption, there's nothing really to get him out of here. He can imprison and disruption and do all of these things, but there's so much AoE damage. Gabby jumping even farther forward to be able to catch Koifa up next. A stun on the Boxy as well. Gets the call onto Gabby, but Gabby being healed up by the Soul Rip means there's no chance to be able to claim that kill. Jumping forward again. There is no escape from the Aghanim's Morphling. Once you have been broken, nobody is getting out of the fight.
Slark now has his Aghanim Scepter, the Glimpse, pulling back the Grimstroke. Quick adaptive strike with a waveform. It's going to be off target. That pounce so far down, but it's a good overgrowth. Catching up two heroes now. Armel can get some good damage into Yang, but then again, all that damage gives Yang his life back. They kill off the Disruptor. Tree Protect will follow straight after. Eurus still running around. Yang, can they finally now pick up this Abaddon, letting Gabby get this double kill, turning attention in towards Ori. Gabby wants to try and fight this with the extra help from the Brewmaster split. They actually have the control factors required to get a triple kill in for Gabby. Fiji Gaming, careful when you play with TNC.
We'll see how much power they've got. They focused on the Alchemist. They know he doesn't have an Aegis Immortal, but Gabby puts himself between Gambit as well as the rest of TNC. Lifestealer tried to get in the backline to go after Tims, but the Moonlight Shadow, they just hide under the cover of Invis. Their Sentry Wall is down everywhere, but Bristleback, he's being Sinister Gaze into the fountain, and then he just bashes FNG down under the cover of BKB, turns attention towards GPK. The arrow, such a long stun over on the Lifestealer. Concoction will follow it up. Torrent will not create anywhere near enough space. The Soulbind is out, but Kunkka can't run away from this. BK beat Armel. He will stand toe-to-toe with the entire Gambit team, but there's so much strength in this TNC lineup. They'll finish the objective-based gaming, they'll take the bottom racks, and they'll take the series, the grand final.